What's up guys, it's me, Adrian Gee, and in this video, I'm gonna show you how I've been able to profit a couple of $1,000s simply just by opening this particular credit card, which is the American Express Platinum card. Okay, so yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna do in this video is go through the benefits and show you how I've been able to profit a couple of $1,000s just by opening this card. Now, this video is not sponsored in any way by American Express. I just wanted to share this information with you because I know some of you people, some of you guys will go out and take this information and probably do something similar and profit a couple of $1,000s just like I did. But before we start this video, I should probably go through two things when it comes to credit cards and this particular credit card. So the first thing is a lot of people think credit cards are a bad thing. Credit cards are bad for you, they're evil, you're gonna get into debt, you shouldn't open them, you should cut them all up, yada, yada, yada. Okay, that's false. Don't think like that. If you are someone that has that particular mindset, that particular belief, it's not your fault, okay? You think that way based on all of the events and stimuli that you've experienced prior to setting that belief in stone. And hopefully, by watching this video, we'll be able to sort of rattle up that belief and break it down a bit so you're not thinking credit cards are bad, credit cards are evil, or whatever. They're actually very good and very beneficial depending on the credit card and if you use it correctly, okay? So obviously, if you go out and open a credit card and you go out on a shopping spree buying all this bullshit, all this crap, and you get yourself into debt, well, that's not a good thing, right? You should open a credit card and only use that credit card on things you would buy, you know, that you were gonna buy anyway. Personally, you won't see me going into, you know, a Gucci store or a Louis Vuitton store and just putting everything on my credit card. In fact, I don't even buy products from those stores because, well, it's not a smart investment. It's not going to give me an ROI. Now, I do have a couple of products from Louis Vuitton, but that was when I was a bit more foolish with my money, which was a couple of years ago. So yeah, that's the first thing. I just wanted to get that out of the way. You know, that people think credit cards are a bad thing, but realistically, they're not if you know how to use them correctly. The second thing I wanted to mention is this credit card, the American Express Platinum card, isn't for everyone. So not everyone is going to be able to profit a couple of $1,000s like I have. This credit card is, I would say it's best for people who travel. Okay, if you don't travel, you're not going to be able to take advantage of the benefits as much as someone who travels. Okay, and the second thing is if you really want to benefit and profit from opening a credit card like this, I believe that you should be spending at least $50,000 a year. Okay, so personally, I spend a lot more than that, but I don't blow on bullshit. I actually always reinvest it into my business. Okay, it's most of the things I put on this credit card are business expenses, right? So yeah, with this credit card, you'll benefit a lot if you're an active traveler and you spend quite a bit of money. Okay, so now that I have those two things out of the way, let's jump straight into the video. Now, I've written down a couple of points on this piece of paper just to refresh my memory because I did open this credit card about 6 months ago. Okay, so let's jump straight into it. The first thing I got when I opened this credit card is I got 150,000 points just for opening the credit card. Now, that is equivalent to about $1,500 to $2,000 in flights. Okay, so I basically got my flight from Australia to Shanghai, then from Shanghai to Tokyo, then from Tokyo back to Australia, all for free. I think I only ended up spending about $80. Okay, so just that was worth just that there is worth a couple of $1,000s, right? And I should probably also add that I was spending quite a bit of money in the first couple of months just because I had a ton of business expenses. So I think I was spending around 40, 50,000 in just the first couple of months. So yeah, I ended up racking up about 100,000 extra points. Okay, so that was the first thing, is the bonus points. Now, like I said, just the 150,000 bonus points is worth about $1,500 to $2,000 in travel. Okay, and the cost of the card is about $1,400. Okay, so that there paid off the cost, right? The next thing I was able to save money on is travel insurance. So I, to this day, haven't spent any money on travel insurance, and I've been traveling since I got this credit card, right? So I've been in China, Japan, I'm now in the US, and if I would have had to purchase travel insurance, I would have had to spend about an extra, I'd say $750. Okay, so with this credit card, I get complimentary travel insurance. The next thing is the travel credit you get every single year. So every single year with this credit card, you get $450 in travel credit. So you can spend this, you can use this on flights, you can use this on hotels, on rentals, like car rentals. Yeah, that's pretty much what you can use that travel credit on. Now, there's something that I found out, it was hidden in the terms and conditions, is that by holding the American Express Platinum card, you're actually eligible to get a reserve card without having to spend the annual fee on the reserve card. So with the reserve card, you actually get an additional $400 in travel credit. So not many people know this, and I'm sure even if you're someone who tries to take advantage of as many perks as possible when it comes to credit cards, you might have not known this. So with the reserve card, you get an extra $400. So right there, that's another $400 on top of your $450. Okay? And another thing that helped me a lot is the purchase protection insurance. Now, I didn't think I'd need to use this, but only 2 months ago, I'm gonna wait until that truck goes, okay? Okay, so only 2 months ago, I was at this party and I was wearing my Apple Watch. And what happened is I got home, I woke up the next day, and my screen was just smashed. It was cracked. And so I purchased this Apple Watch using my credit card, my American Express Platinum card, and it was eligible for purchase protection. It was eligible for that cover. So I ended up going to Apple. They gave me the quote. It was going to cost $500 to fix this. And what I did is I hit on my credit card company, made the claim, and they actually paid for the repair. So I didn't have to spend $500, which otherwise I would have had to spend on getting this fixed, right? Moving on to another perk is you get a night's free in a hotel. Every year you get 1 night's free. So I was able to take advantage of this for one night when I was in Tokyo. Instead of spending, I think it was something like $350 for a night in Tokyo, I ended up using this benefit and stayed in a hotel. So right there, I was able to save another $350. And the final thing I'm going to go through is the airport lounge access. So I have literally probably been to, in the past 6 months, I've been to about 20 lounges. And if I didn't have this credit card, and be able to enter it for free, I would have had to spend $90-ish. I think it's like $70 to $100 just to get access into these lounges. You get free food, you get to chill, free drinks. And yeah, I would have had to spend, on average, let's say $80 per visit, 80 times 20. That's, $1,600 that I saved just there. So they're the main things that have allowed me to not necessarily profit, but yes, in a way, because I was going to spend that money anyway, right? So in a way, by opening this credit card, I was able to profit a couple of $1,000s. Okay, I'm going to put the number right here, exactly how much I profited. So yeah, like I said, this credit card is best for people who travel a lot and have high expenses. So if you don't travel a lot, if you don't spend quite a bit of money, I probably wouldn't recommend this credit card. But you know, when you get to that point, it's nice to know this sort of stuff, because I only opened this credit card 6 months ago, and if I would have knew this information, I would have opened it about 2-3 years ago, and I literally would have saved so much money. Okay, and yeah, another thing is there's another requirement that you need to open the credit card. You need to be making at least, I think it's $100,000 or $120,000 per year. All right, so if you're not making that, if you don't travel a lot, if you don't spend a lot of money, you're not going to be able to open this credit card. But you know, if you do want to learn how to make 6 figures a year, I do have something just for you. I'm going to leave a link in the top of the description. It's going to be theadriangee.com/Amex. Click that link, you'll be redirected to a video, and I'm going to teach you how to make 6 figures a year by working just 1 day a week. And then maybe you'll be able to get this credit card and benefit and profit a couple of $1,000s like I did. So yeah, that's basically the end of this video. I just wanted to film this video because I did have quite a large request for this particular video, because I was mentioning this on my main channel and talking about how I profited a couple of $1,000s just by opening a credit card, and a lot of you guys wanted to see this. So I wanted to show you exactly how I was able to do it and how you too can do this if you meet the 3 requirements. Once again, this isn't a sponsorship for Amex. I really don't care if you open up a credit card or not. I just wanted to put this information out there for you, so that way you can potentially profit a couple of $1,000s. All right, so yeah, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up. If you have a American Express Platinum card and you believe I missed one of the benefits or one of the hacks where you were able to make more money, I'd love to hear that particular hack or hacks. Just leave me a comment down below. And yeah, that's about it for this video. I will see you all for another video next week or in a couple of days. Be sure to click the link in the top of the description if you want to learn how to make 6 figures a year working just 1 day a week, and I'll see you in that video. Anyway guys, peace.